The techniques that I've used for writing in the past have pretty much always been websites like Google or Wikipedia. Sometimes when the teachers would provide a source for whatever topic we were working on, sometimes we'd get lucky with that as well. But for the most part, this strategy has always worked out for me. But when we got to high school, it did get significantly harder because that's when they really started to care about how credible our source is. Before that, though, I don't think everyone really ever questioned about how believable our sources were, as long as they could get the assignment done with them. I also know that after reading Stedman's article on the use of internet sources, that they're not all that bad. I had always thought that teachers were pretty much against internet, but I also think that now that I'm aware of how to use the internet to find more reliable sources, I can start to incorporate that into my own research project, specifically this one. For example, instead of just searching my topic as drug abuse and clicking on the first one, I have learned to pay attention to like the endings, as in .gov or .org, not just if it was something else and the first thing that popped up was like this one that's .com. Um, I've also been starting to use Google Scholar a lot more than I ever have before. Granted, I'd never even heard of it before this project, to be honest. I like that I can type in my topic and then I can filter the date, especially, so I can make sure that my sources are within a good range of where we are currently, so they're up to date. As for the annoying ways that people use sources, I've probably been guilty of just about all of them. I think what he calls armadillo roadkill is probably by far the one that I'm guilty of the most. I don't introduce my quotes as well as I probably should, and sometimes I just skip right over introducing it and just put it in there. And I know it's kind of like, whoa, that's not, that shouldn't be here yet because you haven't introduced it. But because of reading these things and the reflection I've had to do on myself as a writer, I realize that there's still a lot of work I need to do, but also that my research, specifically this project, will be better because of the work I've put in to change it so far.